you know, because I want to see how these algorithms are really working. And, I just did a live about stop letting fear control you. And at the end of the live, got 129 people in it. But now I put Trump in the title, okay? And I just want to see what's going to be the difference of the viewership. Is it still going to be, or maybe people watching football? Maybe that's what it is. All right, but I'm doing a little experiment right now to see, if in fact that they're playing with the algorithms. You know, that's what I'm trying to see at this point. And so I asked the question, what if Trump can't keep his promises? How would you feel? How would you feel if after January 20th prices start going up? How would that make you feel? And that things start getting to be more expensive, and they don't go down because of some of the policies that he's put in place, like the tariffs that he want to implement with Mexico and Canada. And that's surely to make prices increase. And China, and the majority of the stuff that we got is made in China. Okay. New York say, thank you for joining me. Not all presidents can keep their promise. Either they have to deal with Congress or they decide on something. Well, he got the Congress and Senate is Republican. Everything he got total control. And Congress is Republican majority, and the Senate is Republican majority. So there are no excuses. New York, ain't no excuses. Democrats are not in control of nothing. It's a Republican Party that's in control of everything. And what if start being as dysfunctional as they've always been? Then who do you blame? You know, if things are as dysfunctional as they always have been, who you gonna place the blame at? Who you gonna strike out at? Can't be the Democrats, because the Republican got the House and the Senate. So who do you strike out at? Who do you get angry at with that kind of situation? And I don't think a lot of people have even really thought about it like this. That Trump's coming in with total control. And look at the power the Supreme Court has given him. He can actually have people killed in the line of duty and not be prosecuted. He can put people in jail and nothing can happen. This is what the Supreme Court have really placed the president above the law. That's basically what has happened. The Supreme Court has given immunity to all presidents that basically place them above the law. They can do any long as it's in the line of duty. You can't do nothing to them. As long as they can sell state secrets and not be prosecuted. If it's in the line of duty, and with a businessman like Trump, you think that he ain't gonna line his pockets, knowing that there's nothing that can be done? There are no controls now. You think that foreign governments are not going to be trying to influence him with money? Cause, I bet you he's sorry he got rid of that hotel. He had Trump International Hotel, right there on Pennsylvania Avenue, is now the Waldorf Astoria Hotel, right down the street from the White House. That was his hotel, and he sold it. And now he's president again. Boy, he'd be raking up. If he was still holding on to that hotel, he would be raking in the money right now. Cause when he was president the first time, that joint was always jumping. Always jumping. Now let's see that if that now is gonna be the new hangout spot. And would you as an American citizen have a problem with the president of the United States profiting from foreign countries? Would you have a problem with that? I know some of the supporters going, no, I wouldn't have no problem with that. But I honestly believe that I don't think his presidency is going to go the way um, they're planning or they're anticipating. I think it's going to be quite different this time. Because one, Mitch McConnell is not over the Senate. Okay, if Mitch McConnell was still over the Senate, it might be business as usual. But I don't think that uh, he's going to have the kind of sway and control over the Senate with this new guy in that he had with Mitch McConnell. I just because if he was going to have the same sway that he had with Mitch McConnell, then Gates would be the Attorney General. I honestly believe if Mitch McConnell was still over the Senate, he would have confirmed Matt Gaetz as the Attorney General. I honestly believe that. But because he got so much resistance from the Senate, he dropped his bid. And I think I honestly believe, man, that this term is going to be a little bit more rocky than before, because he don't have the same people in place. And some of the people that in the Republican Party are not afraid. They're not afraid. And see, and that's one of the advantages of that he has had, because let's face it, if you don't want to give him what he wants, his supporters are going to bully you. They're going to threaten you. They're going to harass you. See, that's what they'll do. They'll do that in a heartbeat, man. You know, if you don't give Trump what they think he should have, man, they're going to harass the hell out of you. You know, dox you, SWAT you, all of that. See, that's how they play the game. They gonna bully, and they gonna threaten, and they gonna intimidate to get what they want. And at some point, that ain't gonna work no more. I guess my theory about using Trump's name in the title don't work. I thought that, put his title in the name, shit, all kind of people, or maybe it's just Shirley. I don't know what that noise was, man. I looked outside, I ain't see nobody. I don't know what that noise was. I don't know. I don't know. It's some this hotel, boy, is special. It's real special because we really get some characters up in here. I mean, this hotel here gets some characters, buddy. I mean, some serious characters. You know, sometimes I kind of like, wow, Lord, just hurry up, get me out of here. Let one of my ideas work so I can get the hell up out of here. I'm grateful for being here, but boy, I'm ready to go. I ain't lying. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. I'm ready to get up out of here, cause it's crazy. You know, I went down to use the washing machine last night, and a lady was in there with her dog, you know, and she kept fumbling around with the machine. And you know, did you see a quart on the floor? No, I ain't see no quart on the, I ain't see no quart on the floor. I'm just in here trying to wash my clothes so I can get the hell up out of here. And and she ended up had a handful of quarters. Say, you want these? And my first instinct was, nah. I said, sure, okay. She gave me $2 in quarters. I don't know for what reason. Okay, but she had $2 in quarters. Say, you want these? I said, come give them to me and put them on the washing machine. I said, you know, you know, that's special. It's special, man. It's special. Sometimes you be wondering, you know, what people are going through, you know, and I've come to know that anybody I see on a regular basis at this hotel have the same issue, got some kind of issue with housing, you know, and I didn't know that there was such a thing as hotel living until I started living at this hotel. I didn't realize that that's just a way of life for a lot of people. They live out of a hotel, you know, that and in some cases, I mean, you don't have to pay for utilities. You know, when you're living in a hotel, you don't have to pay for internet service when you're living in a hotel. You know, there are a lot of advantages to living out of a hotel. You know, some expenses you don't have, and you know, but then again, you ain't got no room. You know, you still got to have storage because you can't bring your house into a hotel room. So you have to adapt to that way of life. And it's interesting, man. I've seen some interesting people, and I can't tell you how many people. What is the truth conductor, Doug? Oh, let me give a shout out. I got New York, I got Shrey, and I got my Thanksgiving was very good, and I got Doug. Doug say, what is truth? What is the truth? Mr. Conductor, say what you mean and mean what you say. That's the truth. That's the truth. Say what you mean what you say. Okay? Oklahoma, Bernie, thank you for joining me. It's up in here. That's the truth, man. Say what you mean what you say. Man, this guy Bernie, one of my biggest supporters. This brother right here is one of my biggest supporters. Okay? Go Sooners. Yeah, see, listen, uh, you know how many people hate each other over sports. Think about that for a minute. You know how many people hate each other because they disagree over teams. Pour some race and politics on top of that. Man, you got a lethal explosion. See, that's what I'm saying. We don't address the little simple things that we hate each other over. I mean, look at the people in divorce court, child support, probate, fighting over a will, sports. Pour some race and politics on top of that. Religion. Pour some race and politics on top of that. You got a lethal explosion. But yet we don't want to talk about it. We see it, we know it exists, but we never discuss it. And that's all I'm trying to say. Man, let's start talking about some of these simple things that we hate each other because we disagree over. And that's all over the world. That's not just America. That's all over the world. See, and some company don't we see, I keep telling y'all, what I learned from the Mike Tyson fight was the world is looking for a feel-good story. The world is looking for a feel-good story. Why that can't be you? Why you can't be a feel-good story? And that's all I'm trying to produce is a feel-good story, man, that'll go viral. That's what I'm trying to produce. A feel-good story that will go viral. Okay? And you got the same opportunity to create a feel-good story because the world is ripe for it right now. They need it. I'm talking about the world is hungry for a feel-good story. Because people, have been beaten and abused and knocked down and mistreated, and they just need something to give them some encouragement, some hope. Little dog, they hungry for hot dog. I don't eat hot dogs myself, so I couldn't tell you that. That's one food I stopped eating, hot dogs. Stop eating hot dogs, man. Okay, matter of fact, I don't do much processed meat at all. I try to stay away from that processed meat because it's not healthy for you. So, that's just me. But you look at all of the fast food that you got, Subway, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, all that's processed meat. Got a bunch of chemicals in it. And a lot of those chemicals are not good for your system. But yet, people in there every day. In there every day. And I can't talk because, my kids were basically born in McDonald's. Me and their mama worked for McDonald's. So that's what they know. All right. Hey, Doug, thank you. I've learned a great deal about culture from Thomas Sowell. Um, you, you know, uh, um, and well, that's yeah, I could agree with that. I can agree with that. In case y'all don't know who Thomas Sowell is, let me give you a little bio. Hold on. Um, Thomas Sowell, 94 years old. Wow. I ain't know he was that old, but he's 94. Uh, Thomas Sowell is an American economist, social philosopher, and political commentator. He's a senior fellow at the Hoover Institution. Um, Very insightful guy. Very insightful guy. Very insightful guy. But you got a lot of people that, you know, um, we're not going to agree on everything, and I think that's one of the things that threw a lot of people off is they want to be able to agree on everything. You're not going to agree on everything, but what we can agree on, that's what we should build on, because then we'll find that we have more in common than we do differences. If we just start talking to one another and stop talking at each other. And that's the problem. Nobody's perfect, man. We all got some isms in our closet. I don't care who you are. You got some isms in your closet. There's something that you don't like. There's somebody that you don't like. So you ain't perfect. So let's start talking to one another. Sowell is the world's leading authority on all civilization in history. You know, that's a lot of responsibility, man. That's to have that kind of title as leading authority on all civilization. Man, do you know how much of your life spent studying? I mean, think about that. Do you realize, the cross that you have to bear, to carry, when you are a leading expert, and then there are going to be those that discredit all your life work, all your sacrifice, everything that you've done, still want to discredit you, discount you. I wouldn't want to be in that position, to be labeled a leading expert. Because then everybody and their mama gonna be coming at you. And the ones that are coming after you don't even have the qualifications that you have, and yet can still pass judgment on who you are. And you have to put up with that. They're not even qualified, but they can pass judgment on you. See, and that's, I guess that's the beauty of America. You don't have to be qualified, but you still can pass judgment on some folk. And this is why we got a lot of our young kids that are going buck wild crazy, because they don't see anything positive working. The only thing they see working is negativity. We don't show them positive working. We don't show them that hard work pays off. We show them that, cheating and cutting corners. That's how Diddy got messed up. Got in jail, thought he was slick by trying to circumvent the rules, and now he got to stay in there until his trial date in May. You think that ain't messing with his mind? I mean, seriously, here's a dude that first class, presidential suites, penthouse, fly private, got homes in New York, Miami, LA, and now you in a jail cell and you can't even get bond. You don't think that's playing with his mind? You don't think he's under no pressure? Cause see, you can say what you want, boy, but when they close that jail cell, it's a whole different mindset then. So you can talk all that talk you want to, but when they lock that jail cell on your ass, that can play, and especially with, like him, to come from the lifestyle that he came, and now he's in a cage. You think that ain't messing with him? You think he ain't having second thoughts? And that's what they're gonna do. And Lord knows, you see, they got to keep him away from the population. So he's in isolation most of the time. Because they can't let him out now. That because since he's shown, what he gonna do, they got him in isolation, man. They don't let him come around them other prisoners, because he gonna try to manipulate them and influence them. So they got him in isolation. Can you imagine mentally what he's dealing with? And you brought it on yourself. You can't blame nobody, because it was you that was trying to circumvent the process, thinking that you slick. And now you just have made it worse on yourself. And who knows, man, they might put him in solitary confinement as punishment. And one of the worst things you can do to a person is put them in a hole to be. You talking about some praying? you talking about some praying? I remember, man, when I was fighting the corruption in the police department, they would just come by. Man, today is your day to go to jail. That's what they would do. Say, today is your lucky day. You going to jail for these vending violations. And one time, man, they handcuffed me and put me in the back of a paddy wagon. Didn't have no air, and I mean, it was like 100 degrees outside. I'm sweating like a pig. And took their time getting me to the first day. Man, in fact, went to 7-Eleven, stopped and got Slurpees. And I'm in the back. Man, please give me some air. And they laughing. And all I could do was pray to God, please, Lord, don't let me panic. Don't let me panic in the back of this paddy wagon, as hot as it is. And when we got down in the front door in the station, I had to beg. Please, sir, just open the door so I can get some air. Just please, man, just open the door and let me get some air. I had to beg them. Because see, when they want to punish you, shit. You ain't got no rights. You ain't got no rights. You ain't got no rights. When they want you, they'll do it. They'll violate, because most of the people that are in jail ain't got no money. They got a what they call it, public defender as their lawyer. They can't go out and hire nobody. Okay, you got a public defender who's just there for a paycheck, trying to pay off his student loans. That's what that public defender. It ain't but so much work that they gonna do for free. It ain't but so much work they gonna do for free. Shit, you think a public defender is there to? No, man, they trying to pay off student loans. Who I got? Nettie, let me see who you are. You probably one of my trolls. I'm just doing a little experiment. Well, see, again. Uh-oh, somebody just sent me a. I just sent me. See, a buddy of mine out in California just sent me a picture. This Rudy Giuliani said it must be on television or in print or something. And he coming back. He coming back. He got to come back to court on the 12th of December. I'm gonna be right down there waiting on him. I'm gonna be right down there waiting on him. I'm gonna be right there waiting on him. I yeah. I'll be right there at the courthouse waiting on him. I sure will. I sure will be right there. Oh, Rudy Jew. See, this is what I be trying to tell people. And this is what I kind of tell. See, people. I mean, this guy's out in California. Look what he sent me. He just sent me this. So either television got to be on TV. He just saw that. And see, this is what I be trying to tell people. Man, don't be scared to try your ideas. Okay? Don't be afraid to try your ideas, man. Don't be scared. Okay? Don't be scared. Cause what have you got to lose? And nothing. Good afternoon. Whatever you no, what have you got to lose? Nothing. You ain't got nothing to lose. Okay? Don't be scared. Cause what have you got to lose? And good afternoon. And that's what a lot of people. Let me see who this is. Oh, you just joined in 24. You just joined in 24. Okay? Well, see, it's not about black and white, man. That's where you're making your mistake. It's about good versus evil. See, the mistake like you and Jesse Lee Peterson and all them other people make, see, y'all want to lump everybody together. This is about good versus, there are good black folk, there are bad black folk. Good white people, bad black people. Good Asian people, bad Asian people. How come all the good people can't come together? The good people are afraid of each other and believe in the same Jesus, but they scared of each other. That's the problem. I place the blame on all this madness at the feet of good people because they scared of each other. They don't know how to recognize each other because they want to lump everybody together, and that's laziness. Everybody's not together, man. Okay? Let me look at your channel. I did. I just looked at you. Let me see who this is. Is this the same person? Okay, you joined in 2017. All right, I'll let you stay. Maybe I'll let you stay up in here. But this other person, myself, you're a troll. Yeah, you're a troll. You're definitely a troll. Cause you just formed this page in June 25th, 2024. You're a troll. Matter of fact, let me get you out of here. Go get one of your other accounts that you done set up. Yeah, let me get you out of here. Get you out of here. Yeah, that's it. See, that's some of the stuff y'all need to do, man. You know, instead of being offended by a lot of these clowns, you know, you know who you are. So why you let somebody else offend you by telling you who you ain't? You know who you are. Okay? Zinga Bob. Thanks for Trump. If it wasn't for him winning these elections, my country of Poland would have been next to Putin's chopping block. I totally understand why everybody in the USA voted that way. Zinga Bob, see, that's the fear that I'm talking about. See, once again, you know, that's the fear. And don't be so certain that Trump, because Putin had already said that he ain't safe. I don't know if you have heard that or not, but just yesterday, Putin just said Trump ain't safe. So I don't know that you should stand up, because Trump has never stood up to Putin. So I don't know what makes you think he gonna do that now when he hasn't in the past. So don't be celebrating too quick, because you could be making a mistake. Trump has never stood up to Putin on anything. Man, in fact, soon as he won the re-election, Russia ran nudes of Melania, of his wife, on television. Russia ran nudes of all of her nudes on TV right after he won the election. So you don't think that's some kind of code? And then for him to get up yesterday and say he's not safe, what kind of message you think that is? And you talking about thanks to him, and he ain't never stood up to Putin, ever. Name a time he done stood up to Putin. Name one time Trump has stood up to Putin. Never. And you celebrating. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. He ain't never stood up to Putin. So what makes you think he gonna do it now? Okay? What makes you think, Zinga Bob, you think he gonna stand up now to Putin when he never has? He did send 600, but he ain't never stood up to Putin though. That's my point. So you still might not be safe. You still, and furthermore, you've seen more war in Gaza than you have in Ukraine. We have never seen any live war in real time in Ukraine. We've never seen any war in real time in Ukraine. The only war they show us is videos. You've never seen, think about that for a minute. You've never seen any war in real time in Ukraine. Never. In the 3 years, 4 years, however long they've been fighting that war, you've never seen any war in real time. You've only seen, and every time I see videos of people in Ukraine, they partying and having a good time. And Zelensky is always, he's always doing this. Zelensky, if you watch him, he's always doing that. And see, I'm from DC. And back in the day, when you had a coke habit, that was one of the symptoms. When you done snorted a lot of coke. You know, you always playing with your nose when you done snorted a lot of coke. So name me one time, okay, you done seen war in real time in Ukraine. Name one time. Damn, Truth Conductor, that's something to think about. It sure is. Because you've never seen it. Now, I've seen videos of him and his wife doing commercials. you know, and supposed to be fighting a war. And they making commercials and videos. But I've never seen war in real time in Ukraine. And yet, when you start asking these type of questions, oh, that's Russian propaganda. See, when you say it's time to put Americans first instead of Ukraine, that's Russian propaganda. You got Ukrainians in America living better than Americans. And when you start talking about that, that's Russian propaganda. When you say it's time that we put Americans first, that's Russian propaganda. And what more could we do for Ukraine than we ain't already done? Let me ask that question again. What more could we do for Ukraine than we even paying pensions over in Ukraine? And we got people here that was just these last two hurricanes tore up, can't get no help. But we got money for Ukraine. And I got 11 people up in here. I challenge anybody, tell me when you done saw war in real time in Ukraine. If they fighting, so when have you seen real time war in Ukraine? Never. Never. Be careful. Okay, Sigma. Yeah, I am 71. Okay. I'm 71. Yeah, I am. I'm 71. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Hey, man, shit. I still get a rise. I still get a rise, buddy. I might look old, but I still can satisfy my wife. Hey, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. As long as I can still satisfy old girl, I'm in good shape. I don't care what you say. As long as my wife can get a rise out of me, shit, I'm in good shape. Let me see. Let me see who this is. Let me see. Let me see who. This is one of my trolls. Let me see. Let me go to your channel. Oh, you got 9 subscribers. Oh shit! Just join in November 2024. Get the fuck up out of here. Get the fuck up out of here. Get the fuck up out of here. Boy, get out of here. Shit, you a troll. Get gone. That's good. Get one of your other accounts and come on back up in here. Okay, Doug. Thank you. Thank you, man. But no, seriously, man. It's time for us to put Americans first and stop putting all these foreigners in front. That's why I have a problem with all these illegal immigrants that are coming into the country. You know, if Trump want to deport some, shit, go to all these hotels that they living in. Start on them first. Start on them jokers first. Okay? Go to all of these hotels that they getting free board, free food, phone, and all that other stuff. Start on them first. Empty out them hotels. You ain't got to look for them. You know where they at. So if you want to deport somebody, just pull up the buses to these hotels and empty them out. Get them out of here. Because they cheating, they cutting the line. You got folk that's trying to do it the right way, and they cutting the damn line. You know? Get them up out of here first. And that might take you 2-3 years to process all them, because that's going to be millions of people that's coming up here living, getting something for nothing off Americans. Okay? They getting something for nothing off of us. And it's time to get them up out of here first. Because they ain't working. They ain't got to work. Because they're getting a stipend. They got free food stamps, medical, shit. Get them up out of here. Get them out of here first. And then we can work on the other ones. Now, they don't appreciate it. Man, see, here's the thing. Once again, this the power of fear. How somebody gonna come in your country, don't speak your language, and got you scared of them? Think about that for a minute. No, they want that cheap labor, Jacobson. They want that cheap labor, man. They want that cheap labor. They ain't gonna do that. Well, you know. No, hey man, be thankful for them. Be thankful for them sanctuary government, because they letting you know where the people at. No, don't rest them, because they telling you where they at. if they didn't put them in locations, you wouldn't know where they were. No, don't mess with them. They letting you know where they at. So just go say, hey man, thank you for. I ain't got to go look for them. We should be thanking these sanctuary mayors and governors, because you ain't got to go look for them, because you know where they at. So don't be mad. I ain't mad at you. Thank you, because now I ain't got to go look for their ass. And that's some more resources that I don't have to expend, because you done told me where they at. So how am I going to be mad at you for telling me who I'm looking for, where they at? I can't be mad at that. Shit, no. Because then they might start hiding them. No, this ain't no propaganda. What's propaganda about putting Americans first? What kind of propaganda is that, to put Americans first? Since you from Poland, Zinga Bob, what kind of propaganda is that, to put Americans first? Tell me, Zinga Bob, what kind of propaganda is that, to put Americans first? Where you at? See, once again, hey, Zinga Bob, you ever seen any real-time war in Ukraine? Zinga Bob, have you ever seen any real-time war in Ukraine? Like Gaza. Oh, you never been to the front line? Oh, really? So you don't know how they got injured, do you? Oh, but you believe it's real. You probably believe in Santa Claus, too. you probably believe in Santa Claus too. Shit. And the Easter Bunny. You got a rabbit laying chicken eggs. You probably believe in that too. Shit. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, dude. Okay? Okay, thank you. That's the propaganda. to make you think that the war is worse than what it is. And how come we ain't never seen real-time war? We see it in Gaza all the time. Israel bombing the shit out of Lebanon. You see that in real time. But we ain't never seen that in Ukraine or Russia. But they always crying the blues. Something wrong, man. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. And when you start questioning it, that now it's Russian propaganda. Because you want to say, man, how y'all spending our money over there? How come we don't see no real-time war? Well, America's been flushed with a shitload of Ukrainians. Hell, we got a shitload of Ukrainians living better than Americans right now. We got a shitload of Ukrainians in America that's living better than Americans. And you looking for some sympathy. Man, get the fuck up out of here. Okay? Name one. What you mean name one what? Andrew? Let me look at you. Let me look at you. See how long you've been around. Okay, you've been around since 2006. I'll let you stay. Because you ain't no troll. Let me see this message here. Man, I see them every day down in front of the White House. Every Sunday, they've been coming down in front of the White House. Okay? I see them every day coming down protesting in front of the White House. And see, my thing is, all these able-bodied motherfuckers that's protesting for you, why don't you go home and fight? What you doing over here? You over here protesting for America to give more money to Ukraine, but you won't take your ass on the front line. Something wrong with that. Okay? Something is wrong with that. Your able body, instead of you over here protesting in America, playing it safe, why don't you go back and get on the front line? Okay? Why all these men that going into these other countries, why the fuck they ain't staying home fighting? Since you so concerned about Ukraine, take your ass back home and fight. And then maybe we won't have to give you so many resources, Andrew. What about that? Okay? All right? Okay. So if everyone is on the front line, well, shit, you got what you think the women gonna be doing? What you think they gonna be doing? Okay, you got a lot of women, Ukrainian women over here as well, and a lot of them pregnant. So which means they doing a lot of fucking right here in America, making babies. We got a lot of illegals over here, and I can't name one of them. That's right. Thank you, Jason. Thank you very much. Yeah. I can't name one either, but I can see them. You know, I see them. And all I'm saying, hey, man, if you want to start deporting somebody, should go in these sanctuary cities and empty out them hotels. That's all you got to do. Start right there first. Start there first. Start there first. Okay? Start there. Get them up out of here. Get them up. Because you think they ain't calling back home and say, hey, you need to get over here. Look what I got. Getting free room, free hotel, free money. Oh, this is, I got a troll, y'all. I got a troll. Jason, let me look at you. Let me look at you, Jason. Oh yeah, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. You just can't. You just now. You got to get up out of here, Jason. Get out of here. 2024. You just that's a troll. That's how you know the difference, man. Them trolls, they just this year, you just if you just form a profile this year, you a troll. It is just that simple. And some of them so good, boy. They come up, they'll fix one up right away. But the Ukrainian border is open as we are. Well, here again, man. I don't have no sympathy for Ukraine. Matter of fact, let me show you. Let me show you why I don't have no sympathy for Ukraine. Show you why I ain't got no sympathy for Ukraine. Uh, uh, we was at the White House, and the Ukrainian protesters were down there protesting, and they were treating the African students like crap. So I went down there. Man, I was just playing African drums. I had a whole list of African drums, and I just put it on repeat and let them play. And they stood in front of me trying to block my sound. So I got to get up, got ready to get up, and they wouldn't move. So I politely just pushed my way through the crowd to move. And this guy grabbed me. And a photographer that knew me was behind me taking pictures. And they tried to get me arrested. And Secret Service told them, said, we know this guy, but we don't know you. And we know that if you did something, you had to do something for him to react the way he did. That's what they told him, you know? And here it is. Here it is right here. Here it is. You see how this guy got his hands on me? And I'm looking at him and I'm saying, man, if I knock you the fuck out, I'm going to jail. Okay? Canada has special work visas that allow immigrants to work at farms during harvest. If they overstay, get caught, they lose the privilege. But they go back, they can come back over and over. Okay? But look how this guy got me. Look how this guy got me. Okay, that's Ukraine. That's why I don't give a fuck about Ukraine. And this is how they was trying to surround me. Okay? And I'm right in the middle of them. And Secret Service say, you going back in the crowd? See, absolutely I'm going back in the crowd. Shit, this is my time. How you gonna come in D.C., motherfucking have me scared in my own city? Fuck you. And you ain't gonna have me scared in my own city. That ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Okay? I don't give a fuck where you from. You ain't scaring me in my own town. That ain't going. That ain't gonna fly. You might can get some other folks and scare them that live, but fuck you, man. You ain't scaring me in my own town. I've been here 50 years. Okay? I've been here 50 years. How the hell you gonna come in here and make me scared in my own town? Man, fuck you. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. And if we got to fight, fuck, we gonna fight. But see, I'm telling you, I'm looking at this guy, I'm saying to myself, now, if I knock this motherfucker out, I'm going to jail. Okay? All right? That's what I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him right now. I said, man, if I knock this motherfucker out, I'm going to go to jail. I know I'm going to go to jail. And the photographer that was behind me told me, he said, Don, I got you. I got some photos of everything that happened. All right? Said, don't worry. Said, give me your email. I'll send you the photos. That's how I got him. The guy that was behind me was taking the pictures. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have no proof. And the next day, I came and showed him the Secret Service. I said, see, this is what they didn't tell you. He said, we knew it had to be something. We knew it had to be something. Because, see, Secret Service didn't see this. They didn't see that. Okay? And the guy got me. Look at him. Look. Yeah, you know, I said, no, dude. It was a Ukrainian. It was a Ukrainian that was down in front of the White House protesting. And they surrounded me, and when I got up, shit, man, whoever was in front of me, I just pushed my car, move out the fucking way. I'm trying to leave. And then that's when they started screaming, "Oh, you assaulted me! The fuck you!" But you standing all got me surrounded. And when we went and talked to Secret Service, they say you going? I said I'm going right back. And this is how they surrounded me. I went right back in there. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of you. What was that? Well, Daniel, that's my brand, man. I'm the truth conductor. That's my brand. That's my brand. Daniel, I'm the truth conductor. Okay? Let me go to your channel and look you up. Hold on, that's Zinga Bob. Daniel, let me go to your channel. See if you're a troll. Oh, you joined in 2018. I'll let you stay, Daniel. Hey, you joined in 2018. I'll let you hang around. Okay? And you know, that's just my brand, man. I can take this hat off and tell you I'm the true conductor all day long. You can't connect the dots. What is a true conductor? What is he talking about? He smoking some good weed or what? Talking about he the true conductor. But see, when I put this hat on and I tell you, man, I'm the true conductor, now you can connect the dots. See, I make the hat look good. The hat don't make me look good. I make the hat look good. Okay? That's the difference. See, I'm the one that make the hat look good. Hat don't make me look good. I make the hat look good. That's why some hat company need to be beating down my door, man, because I took a garment, a hat, and made it a brand. See? And not too many people can do that. They wouldn't. Man, in fact, you can't go sit in front of the president's house in any country and protest and play music. You can't do that nowhere but America. Nowhere but America. And people take that for granted. People take that for granted. And you can't do that nowhere else in the world. You know, I sit down in front of the White House and I play, and people come out all the time. I don't play Russia's national anthem. I don't play Ukraine. I don't play Israel. And I don't play Gaza. I don't play those national anthems. Okay? And I have people come up and say, well, why? I said, because you might be here and hear one, but don't hear the other one. And I don't want it to appear that I'm taking sides. I have my opinion about this. No, it's in protests outside of where the president lived. I play Poland's national anthem all the time in front of the White House. Matter of fact, let me show you. Since I got somebody from Poland up in here, let me show you. I know I played Poland Friday. Where is it? Wait a minute here. I know I played that national anthem Friday. No, I did. Played it a couple times, as a matter of fact. Where you at, Poland? Here it is. See? Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Okay, so today is Saturday, right? This say yesterday, right? Look, yesterday. Look, there you go. There's Poland's national anthem right there. Play Poland. I play Poland. Got a lot of Polish people that come to the White House and I play their national anthem. You know. Let's see what we got. Well, that's true. Yeah. I play a national anthem all the time in front of the White House. Matter of fact, the way I recognize Polish people is because they are rugged, man. You know, they got that rugged look to them. Okay, I mean, they just got that rugged look. And I see you from Poland, yep, that's me. They got that rugged look to them, boy. You know, them that brawler. They don't mess around. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna show that. Yeah, I just said that they don't mess around, buddy. They got that rugged look. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I be right too. I be right. When I see him, I be right. I sure do. I sure be right, man. Russia, I mean, not Russia, Poland, Bulgaria, Georgia, uh, who else? Uh, uh, there's another country. Hey guys, I hope you all having a wonderful day. Open yourselves to Jesus Christ, yourself to our Lord and Savior and King. Well, okay, Alex, thank you for joining me. Alex, thank you, Alex. But I do have to go look you up, though. Do have to look you up. Okay, you joined in 2022, so I'll let you stick around, Alex. Okay, MDL, who is this? Oh, you've been around for a minute. Yeah, you've been around for a minute. Honey, MDL, I'll let you hang around. I don't know what that stands for, but I'll let you hang around. But yeah, I do play Poland's I do play Poland's national anthem quite a bit, quite a bit, quite a bit. Actually, every day there's someone from Poland visiting the White House. Every day that I've been there, there's always somebody from Poland that's visiting. And sometimes You know, they come by the busloads. They do. So, um, and sometimes they are afraid. Sometimes they're afraid. They're afraid, you know, because I understand when people visit DC that, you know, they give them all kind of warnings. And I tell people, when you come to the White House, man, you're one of the safest places. Um, well, well, uh, well. I can. Good evening, sir. Hope you're doing great today. I am NDL. I am. The thing about I'm gonna have to hide that comment because I don't want nobody to get offended. I'm gonna hide that comment. I am NDL, doing great, man. Chetnia. Okay. Um, I might. Is that same as uh 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 Chetnia is that the same as Czechoslovakia? No, that's not Czechoslovakia. It's near Georgia. Okay. Okay. I played Georgia's national anthem as well. You know, I played, and I might have played your national anthem one or two times. But what I try to do is introduce cultures to each other. Because music is the one thing that can hit you and you ain't gonna feel no pain. So if we never introduce cultures to each other, we'll never understand each other. And that's what I try to do is introduce uh, cultures to each other. You know, that's what I do. I try to introduce cultures to each other so we can stop being afraid, because that's how they keep us divided, is with fear of each other. And we got more in common. Um, yeah, there's a big protest in Georgia right now. Yeah, they got a big protest going on in Georgia. I saw where one guy had a fireworks thing and was shooting fireworks. Uh, uh, Chechnya bags Russia. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but I do know that they like to use Putin as a boogeyman, you know, to make you scared. Uh, I'm very sure now Puffy knows. Well, if he don't, if he don't know, he gonna learn. If he don't know, he gonna learn. That's for sure. Cause boy, they got his number, man. They got his number. They got his number. I told you, shit. You don't think, man, if you going from the penthouse to prison, don't mess with your mind. I mean, this man could get on a jet and fly private anywhere he want to go. Anywhere he want to go, he can fly private, living the best of life. And now you in a jail cell. Now you living in a jail cell. And now that they done found out that you trying to use inmates, they probably got him in isolation. You know, they probably got him in isolation, man. And there ain't nothing worse than you being by yourself. You talking about some hell when they put you by yourself and all you got, and you in a cage and you used to living the life. Shit, dude, that's the worst punishment you can give a brother. You talking about breaking somebody? That'll break you down, man. That'll break anybody down. Harvey Weinstein is the same way. You know, they look at the life he lived, and he in a jail cell and old on top of that. At least Puffy is young. But Harvey Weinstein is old. And you got to deal with that jail? Shoot. You don't think he tripping? And he was on top of the world. And see, and that shows you, the Bible say you can gain the whole world and lose your very soul. And Puffy is a good example of that. Had the whole world and lost his soul. Lost his soul, man. And you think mentally he ain't suffering? You got another thought coming. Oh, that jail cell doing a job on him, buddy. And they know it. It's doing a job on it. And he got to wait there till May. That's 5 more months. And it wouldn't surprise me if next year they have him, before his trial, they have him on suicide watch. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay? If they wouldn't have him on suicide watch, wouldn't surprise me at all. Because, I'm talking about he had a fall. That is a fall. And he can't blame nobody but himself. Because you thought you was all of that and some more. See, and on top of that, and on top of that, you a black man. Shit. And you black. You think, shit. They ain't gonna let you get away with that, buddy. No. I don't know what he had all that baby oil for. Okay, I can't say what he had that baby oil for. He is done. He is. He's done. But give him credit though. He got some money to fight. He got some money to fight. Okay? And then too, when Trump come in, Trump can pardon him. If he got enough money, he can buy a pardon. That's the only thing that's gonna save him. If he can buy a pardon from Trump. That's the only thing that's gonna save him. And that's a good possibility. Because with the new immunity thing, they ain't gonna let him sing. They ain't gonna let him sing. Too many, it's too many people involved in that. They can't afford for that information to get out. Because if they wanted to, that information would have been out already. It would have been out already. He got some pretty powerful people jammed up. Okay? No, the Supreme Court said that as long as it's done in the line of his work, it's not, he can do it. He can kill somebody. Basically, the Supreme Court has put the president above the law with their new immunity rulings. That immunity ruling that they just gave, that makes the president untouchable. And people can actually buy a pardon. And ain't nothing you can do to him, according to the Supreme Court. There's nothing you can do to him. Anybody can go and buy a pardon, man, and ain't nothing gonna happen. Nothing. That's the sad part. See, poor folk like me and you, we got to pray and wish. See, with us, we got to pray and wish to get a pardon. But if you got some money, shoot, you can go in there and buy you one, buddy. You can buy one. You just wait. January 20th is coming. And now a whole lot of people can't wait to January 20th get here, buddy. Because they getting ready to grease that dude's palms to get what they want. It's simple as that, buddy. They getting ready to grease his palms. Oh. Let me see who this is. Let me see who this is. Oh, James, you've been around for a while. I don't need it. I got my dental shit worked out. Okay? All right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you. I don't need the mask now, buddy, because I got my dental work done. That's why I don't have my mask on. And this is not the Little Dick Playground, James. You in the wrong group. You done got this confused with the Little Dick Playground. That's where you need to be, buddy. You up in the wrong playground. Okay? This ain't the Little Dick Playground, James. So why don't you, since you been here since 2018, why don't you go on over to the Little Dick Playground? All right? That's where you belong. You don't belong up in here. This is where the big boys hang out. Oh, see, it's not about a shame, man. See, the Bible say that a prudent man will hide his embarrassment. Okay, so I hear I don't have to hide my I ain't embarrassed no more. All right, cause I got my dental work done. So that's it. What's going on, David? That's it. So going on back to the Little Dick Playground, James. That's where you belong. You up in here with the big boys now. You can't hang. So go ahead on. Since you just joined, you joined in 2018. You know, I know you ain't no troll. So go on, James. The Little Big Dick Playground is that way. Go that way for the Little Dick Playground. Okay? You up here with the big boys. It don't work. All right? All right? That's it. That's it. All right? I had a guy, Peter Navarro was up in was at the courthouse, and man, this white guy was blowing this whistle, boy. I mean, he was right in my ear. Just blowing this whistle. Just blowing this whistle. And finally, I turned to him. I said, hey, this is not the Little Dick Playground. And this comedian, let me see if I can find that, was like, he did a whole thing on this thing. It was funny how he did it. But no, I like to have fun, man. I like to have fun. What was his name? God diggity dog. Oh, he's barking up the right tree. Yeah, he barking up the right tree. He barking up the right tree. He's barking up the right tree. He is. He's certainly barking up the right tree. You know, that's one thing I don't mind putting them in their place. I sure don't. I don't mind putting them in their place, man. I do that quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'm trying to find that video where this guy, Where you at? I'm gonna find it, and I'll show it to you. One day I had to show it to you. This guy was it it's Hal Sparks. Wait a minute, that's his name. Hold on. Hal Sparks. Let me search him. I think that's his name. Hold on. Hold on. Hal Sparks. Hal Sparks. Let's see if I can find it this way. Okay, I got the right guy. See, Hal, where you at? I'm gonna find that video by Hal Sparks. Um, Wait a minute, Hal Sparks. Hold on a second. Hal Sparks P. Let's see if I can do it this way. Oh, is this it? Let's see. Mr. Woodward has already filed the appeal in this case. This is a case of first impression that I... That's not it. Oh. I got it. It's by Hal Sparks is the guy that did the video, and this guy was blowing that whistle just like that right in my ear, and I was like, man, this is not the Little Dick playground. You're on the wrong playground. Hold on, let me see if it's in this group. Yeah, he did it. It was funny. It's funny the way he did it. The conductor from Silver Streak is what he called me. The conductor from Silver Streak. But it was funny. It was funny. But anyway, what's up, Triple OG? Everything's good. All right. I don't know, David. I haven't been to Old Town in a minute, man. I haven't been to Old Town in a minute. I stopped going down there because, some stuck-up people in Old Town. So I stopped going down there. For real. Anyway, listen, man, I've been on here shit. Damn, it's 11 o'clock. I gotta get up and go down to the White House tomorrow. So I was just testing out some algorithms to see, what's going to happen when I start putting Trump in the title and whatnot. So, uh, but, you know, it is what it is. One of them days, everybody quiet, everybody peaceful. So I see y'all, man. Hope you have a good night. See you later.